What if the body's own satiety system could be nudged at every meal with simple foods found in a regular grocery cart, helping curb cravings and steady energy without a prescription? GLP-1, short for glucagon-like peptide 1, is a gut hormone released after eating that helps signal fullness, slows gastric emptying, supports insulin secretion, and can influence appetite and weight regulation. While prescription GLP-1 receptor agonists are powerful tools for certain medical needs, everyday diet choices can also stimulate the body's natural GLP-1 response and complement a healthy routine. Today's focus is on 5 accessible foods and meal strategies that may naturally boost GLP-1 signaling, grounded in human studies and mechanistic research. High-protein meals are consistently linked with increased post-meal GLP-1 release, with whey protein showing particularly robust effects on satiety hormones in controlled trials. In a randomized crossover study, whey-based drinks elevated GLP-1 and reduced hunger more than carbohydrate comparators, highlighting specific amino acids as potential drivers of L-cell stimulation. Practical picks include Greek yogurt, skyr, cottage cheese, and a small pre-meal whey protein shake, which can be sipped 15-30 minutes before higher carb meals to blunt appetite and improve post-meal control. How to use it? Pre-meal. 15-25 grams of whey and water before lunch or dinner to support satiety and glycemic steadiness. Meal swap. Greek yogurt bowl with berries and nuts to raise protein and reduce hunger later in the day. How to use it? Daily. Include 1 fermented food serving plus 1 to 2 high-fiber items like oats, barley, beans, or chia to encourage short-chain fatty acid production. Simple habit. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia or ground flax to yogurt or oatmeal to raise soluble fiber. Acetic acid and vinegar may improve post-meal glucose and support appetite control, and a 12-week randomized controlled trial in adults with overweight and obesity reported improved anthropometric and metabolic measures with daily apple cider vinegar. Mechanistically, acetate engages gut and metabolic receptors and may influence pathways also relevant to GLP-1, though vinegar's effects likely extend beyond any single hormone. How to use it? Pre-meal tonic. Mix 1-2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar in a large glass of water before a starchy meal, if tolerated and cleared with a clinician, to help modulate the post-meal response. Food first. Dress salads or roasted vegetables with vinegar and olive oil for an easy, sustainable routine. Long-chain omega-3s and unsaturated fats may engage lipid-sensing receptors on intestinal L cells, with preclinical and mechanistic work suggesting stimulation of GLP-1 secretion via receptors such as GPR120. In practice, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, plus olive oil, avocado, nuts, and seeds, help slow gastric emptying and enhance fullness while supporting cardiometabolic health. Pairing healthy fats with fiber and protein can amplify satiety cues during and after meals. How to use it? Weekly target. 2 seafood meals highlighting salmon or sardines, plus olive oil as the default cooking and dressing fat. Smart snack. A small handful of walnuts or a chia yogurt cup between meals for steady energy. Green tea catechins have been associated with modest improvements in insulin resistance and within-group increases in GLP-1 in human trials, though findings are not universal and effects are likely small. Polyphenol-rich foods like berries and cocoa may also interact with gut pathways relevant to satiety, but these should be considered supportive, not primary, strategies. How to use it? Daily beverage. 1 to 2 cups of green tea with meals in place of sugary drinks to potentially support metabolic signaling and reduce excess calories. Dessert swap. Dark chocolate at 70% cacao in small portions, mindful of calories, as a polyphenol-rich treat. A simple meal template can make these choices automatic. Start with protein, add fiber, include healthy fats, and use vinegar or fermented foods to round out flavor and function. For example, grilled salmon over a barley and arugula salad with olive oil and vinegar, plus a side of yogurt with chia and berries, checks multiple GLP-1 friendly boxes in one sitting. Order of eating matters. Eating protein and vegetables before starch may enhance GLP-1 release and blunt rapid glucose rises, supporting steadier appetite. Pre-meal protein microshakes. Emerging formulations of pre-meal whey are being tested for postprandial control. A simple whey and water mix is a practical stand-in. Myth: vinegar melts fat fast. Reality: vinegar can modestly support post-meal control and weight efforts within a healthy diet, but it is not a standalone fat burner. Myth: one superfood replaces medications. Reality: food strategies can complement care, but prescriptions are determined by a clinician and address medical indications beyond what diet can achieve alone. Whey or Greek yogurt daily for a protein anchor. One fermented food serving plus 25-35 grams of fiber from oats, beans, veggies, and seeds. Vinegar-based dressing or a pre-meal vinegar drink is tolerated. 2 omega-3 seafood meals and olive oil as the default fat. 1 to 2 cups of green tea with meals. Natural GLP-1 support starts with smart meal construction, protein-forward choices, fermentable fibers, healthy fats, and simple add-ins like vinegar and green tea that fit real life. For personalized advice, speak with a healthcare professional. And for more evidence-informed wellness content, like this video, share it with a friend, subscribe to Pure Health Daily, and comment with a favorite GLP-1 friendly meal idea. Natural GLP-1 support starts with small, smart choices repeated daily. If this helped, tap like, share it with someone building healthier meals, and subscribe to Pure Health Daily for weekly evidence-informed guidance. Comment below with a GLP-1 friendly meal idea planned for this week.